I'm back. I'm back. I'm just like Piranha Jaw. It's me. I'm back. Okay. So I think Piranha Jaw deleted all his videos because he didn't want the scrutiny. So I'm attacking probes for hire. We're gonna be probing against the probes. So you go to shields. Because we all know what we're gonna do. Military defense, shields defense, and probe defenses. Okay, so we're gonna go missiles! Fire! Pew! Boom! I got complete order. Probes for fire. Pew! Boom! 83 land, that's a good one. Pew! Boom! Pew! Boom! And they have to wait for a bit to get the other chick. He says he's probe for hire. I'm burning all his shit down. Unsuccessful. Okay, fine. Gimmick. Burning all his shit down. And look, probes for hire is being a big G here. He's saying probes for hire. Need probes? I got you covered. My prices are low, my standards are lower. Direct messages to me and let's work something out. Need platinum? I got you covered. My probes are low and shields are lower. Direct messages, let's work out. I don't think you can pay for. I don't think you can actually pay for services in another thing. There's a button here that's called Send Aid, but I guess there's no Send Aid here. So I destroyed his land. No, it's time for my favorite. It's time for my favorite. Gloomhaven wrote down sup. We talking? New phone or who this? Gloomhaven. Someone got us up at Discord? Go for it. Discord. I'm the greatest team killer. I am the greatest team killer. Oh, SpaghettiOs. I bombed Gloomhaven. Not Gloomhaven. The probes for hire. What the fuck? I am the greatest team killer. I mean. Oh, I feel good after a very, very trying and long week. No. Trying and long week. So this is Red Now. Red Now is a scrapper or salvager or maybe he's a chemist on YouTube trying to he's refining lots of material. Among them are gold. He's like trying to purify gold. I prefer the I'm gonna try the flux way. I'm gonna give myself a nice when I move to Edmonton up north, or stay down here or come back to here for schooling down in Calgary. I plan to go for a flux. Go for a flux capacitor. They're getting rid of the mandatory retirement age in Canada anyway, so I can work forever, which is what I want to do. Earn money, work. and be one of those professors and one of those old dudes in the tower coming up with social policy and counseling until I die from cancer from all my clients smoking. I remember when I used to go for my when I first was being diagnosed to try to figure out what the fuck's wrong with me. Because I was a special ed student. Yes, I was because I have disorder. I'm not afraid I'm not ashamed to mention it. The more you mention it, the more you deny it exists, and the more you don't go and get interventions to kind of countermeasures. In this case, getting help, getting the assistance I need to go back to school and develop my executive skills. Executive skills are your adulting skills. Your ability to, for example, understand someone else's feelings or predict or make predictions based on those thoughts or feelings. You can't really think about what a person's thinking or feeling, but you can actually make predictions of what they might do. If get a think of what would you do if you were in that person's shoes, basically, empathy, right? Or in the business of social services of human services, is the political term the political correctness term is human services now. I'm going to be focusing on homeless and addicted, and I will be working strongly with indigenous rights, but if any client, you're a tax-paying citizen, you deserve the best services to get yourself back on your feet after life has knocked you down because of, and we are developing the neurology to do it. This thing's called Brain Story up here. I just finished it off. I got my Brain Story certification with the Alberta Wellness Association, so there we go. There we go. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty, and like I said, I'm going to be, going to a hack space and refining gold. So that's what Red Now is. This one down here, traditional matriarchy, is from Sklone. So I'm just gonna. It's a very powerful. It's this game called and I had the fortune of when my province was rebooted after dying. And this is another game. This is another text-based online game, Utopia. You probably seen the videos on my channel somewhere. This is just me checking out the. This is me, Chow Hogan, being a Chow Hogan. You guys might even wonder what Chow Hogan stands for. Well, Chow Hogan is a The Chow Hogan clan was a battle net. That's the Blizzard net or battle nets BNet back in the 90s. And we were a clan of team killers who would just pretend to be friends with other players and just all gang up on them and team kill them. And that's where the term Chow Hogan comes from. So I am probably one of the last remaining Chows, and this actually, to tell you the truth, I am getting kind of bored of team killing all the time, and I'm getting kind of bored of text-based games, and I'm getting bored of old RTS games and whatnot. First-person shooters, I don't have the reflexes because I'm older now, so I'm just definitely going to be trying to learn how to play those, EVE Online or something like that. Something where I can actually build an empire, right? And I hear EVE Online has Russian gangsters playing it and fencing their stolen goods through the game. Sort of like how Chinese gangsters kind of fence their stuff through gold harvesting or something through WoW. But WoW is dying. Blizzard is dying. So I will be taking some final team kills of StarCraft once I'm done with my educational phase here. I have more free time. I'm going to be definitely putting up more YouTube videos. And then I think that should be it. I think I've had my fill of YouTube. I've been making so many awesome videos. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I'll be coming on once in a while. So far, once in a while. But anyways, I have to make my presence known. But yeah, I've been looking for hack space and learning how to refine gold and stuff. And I have, like I said, I'm going to collect cans and melt them down myself into aluminum and sell them to some pop company. All this cool shit. Just build. I don't know. It looks so easy. It's so easy, and then just melt down all my electronics. I have old computers in the corner here. Computers in the corner over there. In the corner over there. And they're all just lying there, just waiting to be ganked. There's an old DDR mat in there, in the closet, in the alternate room, especially some old bottles and stuff, so I have that going for me. So just get a hack space, continue my education, get a degree, and get some kids finally. And once the kids are online, perhaps leave my advice and recipe for them. Maybe they like to continue this particular sport. Maybe they could get a creative hack space themselves. I wanted to create something beautiful. I don't just destroy things, okay, guys? I'm a beautiful human being. I just do it because this is funny, you know. You guys get a rise, and it's just a game. And I will be donating donating sometime in next month for Sklone, because I am a donor. So donate, or I did not donate for a while, so I turned red. So I will be donating. No, I'm a donor, but I haven't done it in a while, so perhaps that's why I'm red. I'm almost back to normal, huh? Okay. So we'll do that. We'll keep this game alive. We'll keep this world alive. Love sand. Okay, well, I'll make my presence known. I am the greatest team killer. I bombed. What's his name? I bombed. So let's go see what the world's up to these days. That's what the show is. 22 elections. We got the Reds. We got the Blues. We got the Blues and the Reds. I don't really give a damn because I'm not American. But yeah, maybe it might be interesting to see Donald Trump. No, if he can pull it off. I mean, he just lost Pennsylvania and Georgia. Last night, this was actually pink. But it's narrow. The lead is narrow, so it could turn pink overnight anytime. So same thing with Las Vegas here. Not Las Vegas, Nevada. I meant to say Las Vegas. Yeah. I was thinking Los Angeles. I don't know. Las Vegas. I said Las Vegas from Six String Samurai. Oh, that's a good Chow Hogan name, actually. Chow Hogan-ating name. Six String Samurai. It goes into my little notebook here of all the names I'm gonna team kill you guys with. Once the names are done, then the game is over. The show is over, and I hope to hell that people stop playing this game. I mean, we need to move on in life. That's a lot of text-based games. They have VR games out now. You know, they have virtual reality games now. But I'm glad. I mean, I was glad I was there for. I was there being the last remaining 4 players of the last remaining 8 players or so of Star Kingdoms, and I think I called myself Uncle Yars, or I think I called myself Penny Stocks, because I was looking at I think I called myself Penny Stocks, pennystocks.com or something like that, because I was looking into penny stocks and basically trying to create a monthly income so I can actually move out. I need a place to live up in Edmonton, so and I need a car to come back here to Calgary to visit with friends and visit with my mom, and occasionally donate my time for bingo nights, for not casino/bingo nights, for the Indigenous gathering space. This is one thing I'm working on, is the Indigenous gathering space, and that's this thing here. This is just talking about my life, just sharing the news. They don't have one in Edmonton yet, but they might have it in Calgary. And the impetus is that you have wonderful spaces of culture and spirit, spiritualism and culture in Calgary, and anywhere else. But you don't have one dedicated to the Indigenous people. You have special sacred spaces in, like, for example, the courtroom, which is back here somewhere, or the UFC, which is here, and Bow Valley is down there somewhere. Well, you can't see because this thing is here. and you have a whole bunch of other the libraries down here. Would have been down here. That's a space age libraries right about here. If you're looking, well, if you're looking at the map from this, but this gray thing's in the way, and you have the Mount Royal College is over here somewhere, and it's such a nation. That's this gray stuff. That's the stuff here. Is the Indian Reserve, huge swath of land. But we got to think the whole province was once theirs. Was this? I mean, just all this white, just this little strip of land here, and all of this was theirs. Especially, I believe this is no, it's not Nose Hill. Nose Hill is over here somewhere. Nose Hill is a sacred place. So we're trying to figure out to develop this sacred structure. I mean, they have the indigenous community centers, the friendship centers, and sometimes these special human service programs have something indigenous theme, but they don't have a specific place, a gathering space. So, but they're planning on putting it to at Fort Calgary. See, this river here, comes in from Banff. It's called the Bow River, and then Fish Creek is there somewhere. It goes through Setana and goes through my neighborhood somewhere. Is Fish Creek. So what happens is this river kind of juts down like this, like it goes this way downtown and stuff, and then it turns and makes it goes south, right? And then this little square, this little corner where it juts down is called, this is like a guy lifting some weights like that, right? Or the Chinese man for the Chinese character for strong or work. It's just a guy, but it looks like it basically looks like this. This means strong. This means fuck this pen. Get rid of this fucking pen. It's this Chinese character right here. It looks like a dude holding. It's like a pictogram of some dude. Right there. It's a pictogram of some dude like going like that, like maybe lifting some weights, carrying something there. You know, that's carrying some groceries, carrying some dumbbells or something. So it's called Elbow River, and then it's called so we're planning on putting this building there. So I'm going to be while I'm working up there in Edmonton as a student and working up there because I'm going to get married soon. I plan to do something. So I call myself the Orville, named after the show The Orville. But I don't think the Orville is going to last the second season. I don't foresee that happening. I honestly don't see that happening, and I think Gloomhaven's too tough for me to attack. The player has a lot of planes, so I don't even have any planes. Space. Don't call it planes. Call it space fighters or something. See, Helium's being a pussy. I can't even attack Helium. It's just gonna say something like, Helium, or it's gonna say, Helium is our THC, or, watch this. THC's being a pussy here. Saying, THC, you can't attack because THC's still in newbie mode. And that's the thing. That's the thing that killed off, besides me, that's the thing that also killed off, Star Kingdoms. Is all the bots, the cheaters, the bots, the bots masters. It's a French-Japanese anime. See, look. Oh, holy shit! I was able to attack him. Or something like that. Bots Masters. It's about it's a cyberpunky future. It's about a robotics engineer, young robotics engineer, who finds out that all his inventions, all his works and stuff, were bought by an evil corporation, and was going to be used for to allow the company, this nefarious company, this corporation, the ability to alter infect machines or something, alter the heavily cybernetic AI of lots of police cops, banking cops, and stuff to make the company stronger. RM Corp. Yeah. So then he makes his own robots, and they begin some kind of guerrilla warfare, some cyberpunky guerrilla warfare with him and his little punk rocker little sister. It's a pretty good cartoon actually. It last only a few seasons, as usual as these things go. So I kind of nuked the probes of hire there, and soon I get a 2 million thing. And this time though, to have a hard time to attack me back. I think I'm gonna hit double or Dumbo or something double, so I can make sure his land is next time double comes back online, I'm gonna be hitting double, and it'll be fun. It'll be funny. Probes for. Oh, change my vote to probes for hire. There we go. I bombed probes for hire. So I'm thinking I'm gonna help this. I'm gonna play legitimately because I'm not strong enough to even attack, to even scratch the paint on most of these kingdoms, these provinces. Same thing, same MO. Build up my defenses, turtle in, and then slowly build up my offenses and turtle out. I'm called Chicka Chicka. Oh yeah, you know that song? Bow 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 chicka 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 chicka. Bow 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 chicka chicka. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful, yeah, the moon, down, 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 chicka, chicka. It's that one. Well, I could say that my education was most unorthodox. I mean, it wasn't the usual 4 in a row. I mean, it took a lot of twists and turns, I tell you. Lots of adventures around the world, lots of twists and turns. I mean, I first started my whole journey in this room many years ago at Mount Royal College, as it was called then. And then I couldn't I had didn't have the managerial skills, life managing skills to study. My life is all a wreck. You know, it's basically all the skills you apply to not make your life a wreck. You know, this room's a wreck. I mean, everyone else is a wreck, but you know, you're able to have working memory to remember. Plug in, step by step. Plug in vacuum cleaner, clean floor. Turn off vacuum cleaner, empty vacuum cleaner. All those are steps. All those acquire memories. RAM, right? That's random access memory. That's basically what executive function is, and that takes place up to the prefrontal cortex. The other cortex is here. Here, the other cortex is here. Contain memory and logic and all that cool jazz that gives us our soul. Our neural network is our soul, and God forbid that we should let it die. So be good to your brain, guys. Don't give yourself a stroke. Don't do what Ariel Sharon did. Actually, Ariel Sharon, he's this Jewish general, freedom fighter general, who fought multiple wars for the Jewish state, especially when it was a proto-Jewish state, Palestine Mandate or something, the Levant. And he suffered a bandage wound around, like one of those mummy wraps around his head in one of his photos. Then years later, he becomes the prime minister of Israel, the PM of Israel. And then what he do is party all night. He drinks, he smokes, and he eats a lot of unhealthy food, right, to self-medicate and be joyful. But the thing is, it's not so much cholesterol. It is cholesterol, but mostly, when you party a lot like that, you tend to turn off your dopagenetic stuff. Your dopagenetic nucleus accumbens, vas technocoer, the vas fag, no, VAT, vat brain. The vat inhibition, vat limbic system. The limbic system. This thing is this midbrain here, our lizard brain that makes us all horny fucks, like, whose only job is to fuck and eat, and survive, right? So then this amygdala here, this makes us see scary shit, and everything will go. It takes us to the amygdala will take us into the hippocampus. Oh, what's this? I thought this was connected to that. My textbooks it is. Hypothalamic nuclei, thalamus, all these things are in charge of emotion and everything else. And this is our lower brain. And then when our ancestors, a bunch of lizard men from the caves, little cavemen ate a bunch of shrooms, all this crazy shit grew over the eons. And this thing here this thing here is where we control our girls get it faster than boys. Okay, our maturity comes in, our ability to contemplate another person's existence, aka empathy, and that's the thing too. What's his name? I forgot what his name was. He said, think empathy, be kinder to our players, be more empathetic. Yes, I do care about you guys. I mean, you guys, I'm not really gonna nuke you guys. Come on, I'm not really gonna hurt you, even you, Bonzo. You spastic fuck. I'm not really gonna hurt you people. Okay, this is just a game. Alright. I'm actually in human services, okay? I need this as self-medication because I can't drink or smoke or do drugs because my clients will say, ew, that's Casey. He's doing all these drugs. He's a hypocrite. Honestly, we can't do that, okay? Teachers, professionals, anything under the province of Alberta, we can't just go. We can go to bars, we can party, yes. We can even party at these special retreats that you taxpayers pay for, and that actually is a thing. That's actually a coopy thing. We go to special conferences and work on plans. That's where a lot of social workers go when they're tired of dealing with crackheads trying to crack their head open with syringes, saying, because we know that through love and care we can uncrack people, make them undruggy, and that works when they are ready. That's the thing too. The public must give us the tools. They must give us the patience. And yes, maybe one or two survive, but those are one or two. You've helped the person live. You've changed the trajectory of that person's life. The other three may not be ready yet. That's okay. The other three may be Charlie Sheen on Dragon's Blood or something. And it will take many, many kicks in the ass, many, many collapses, and many, many rises before their nuclear acubens can actually develop enough. So we need patience. Don't be so mean to homeless people. Okay? And then you can actually rebuild things. And that's what I plan to do with my life. And I'm halfway there. I mean, I wrote to my practicum director, asking her to put me through the distress center. So this is the distress center, during these dark economic times, during these dark plague times, these dark ages, if you will, of people murdering each other in the streets and all the other. Just go to the 2020 Reddit, okay? And you guys will see just how crazy. Just this Halloween, a few days ago, there was a nut there was a violent person in Quebec dressed in a medieval costume. Not sure if it was a knight, not sure if it was a rogue. And he went on a stabbing spree and killed 2 people. Then you have Paris beheadings, and you have the synagogue in Vienna being shut up. And you have in Calgary, that's one thing that me and Bonzo were sparring about earlier this summer. Was I call this country a country full of madmen shooting up the place, and he countered by saying that, look, there's a guy in Canada shooting up the place. And this is a dark economic times, and it's making people go cuckoo, going cabin crazy. We can't go outside to burn it off, so domestic violence goes up, and that's actually a thing in this place. And no, there's no such thing as a pre-plague, pre-plague babies. We're going to be down by 500,000 people. 500,000 people. We're going to down by. We're going to be 500,000 less babies this year instead of having a baby boom. Surprise, surprise. So and alcohol's going way up. People actually thought they were going to be having sex, but no, not during these times. In fact, there's lots of more family animosity between each other now. Not to say young people are more selfish, but young people are more selfish, I guess. I don't know. I just finished binge watching The Office, so I was kind of disappointed, disturbed by about the whole trend of the business world and stuff. And hikikomoris are on the rise in Japan. 1 million of Japanese males are all reclusively in their homes. At least I'm trying to get out of my home, trying to get my own home. It's not easy because I was parents of immigrants who started with nothing. Aunties and uncles, the Chinese people started with nothing. We actually had to restart the family here. We had to redevelop our personal networks, redevelop our education. So I have to take that legacy and take it to the next step. That's what I plan to do. So yeah, I was just saying, we got to give these homeless people more time. How much more time, right? You're going to ask you, you're going to counter. So, well, how much more time? We've been spending lots of our tax dollars. Yes, as much as it takes. This is addictions. But it does work. I mean, once we get them on a regular scheduled course, give them housing and give them homework to work on, SMART goals to work on, they actually, specific and manageable, attainable, timeable, are relevant, time manageable. I don't know. The SMART goals, and my SMART goal is that I'll continue to team kill and post videos. This is my therapy. Okay, this is why I went on this rant. I'm talking about my therapy. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's going crazy and hurting each other. So, my session has ended. So let's figure out if I'm going to be nuked back. So far, so good. Come at me, bro. Some people stealing my money, using it as a piggy bank. No problem there. I'll be attacking Dubo here. Dubo tried to attack someone, but lost a lot of the land, so I will be losing. See, Lubo lost all that land, so I'll be attacking Lubo and Dubo and cut out Dubo's eyeballs. I wonder how much probes I have left. 1 probe attempt left. Let's do it. See if I can find. So let's see, my soldiers like kick-ass. Dragon doesn't have enough. High Guard Lancers. High Guard Lancers. So let's see, comparable to my forces, which are Dragoons. High Guard Lancers are about 5 with 5, so I have a shitload of Dragoons, a shitload of tanks, a shitload of scientists, lots of laser Dragoons right there. So let's do our war against Dubo and remove Dubo from the game then. And then I'll build up my missiles and hit Dubo again, and I think I was on Lex. Or something like that. Land of the Lost, maybe? A bunch of barbarians in their skin or their fur shorts or their fur trunks. That barbarian clothes, like the loincloth, you have the legs up, you have the muscular legs, like say Arnie, and you have that little man panty he's got going for him. But then in this case, it's full of fur and a warrior's guarded belt full of utilities and swords and shit and axes attached to it or something. I don't know, something Xena-ish. So there's a bunch of barbarians just dancing around a fire with their arms stretched out and stuff. that their arms are interlinked and going do-ba da do-ba day ba day ba do. Somehow these memories are in there a lot, and they come out with come out in this weird format. So we're coming to our 34 minute mark. I'm going to go into Discord to figure out what's going on and what the hubbub is, and I already have my thing set up. So once again, red. But I'm not going to do red. I'm going to use the other ones. I'm going to use because I had never really mastered chemistry because I don't have the numeracy. I have an attention span problem, as you can tell from my speech. One of the gifts of having ADHD, not being dotty and being all sketchy, being dotty, not dotty, scatterbrained, is the inability to have the disability. There's many disabled people have this, and many people. It's like young man's Alzheimer's, basically. It's not fun, and I'm not looking forward to turning old and having this brain fried. So I'm just shoving as much experience as I possibly can from the time now until my brain melts over there, and I become really, really dottaged. Who knows? Maybe I might not make it to Japan after all. My plan is to finish off my education here, have some kids, get a house, finish off my education. Then when everything's all secure, my old man's finances are all secure, then I'll just fuck off to Japan for like 5 years teaching ESL. Because I like going on adventures. I like going on weird mini adventures, mini series, And who knows? Maybe I'm hoping this game's not there with me still, but maybe this game's still with me, still with us, and that'll be weird as fuck because this game started at the turn of the century, 1990s, early 2000s, 1990s, the 90s, the advent of the internet. So it'll be like the golden age of television. Like how all the shows from the 80s and 60s, especially the 80s. The 70s through 60s and then into the 80s was the golden age of television, and then the 90s classic. Each sitcom captures an era in human Americana, the culture of America, the Americana. So in this case, I'm capturing late 90s. Mid 2000s or late 90s, 2000s up to now, and this game's dying out. Utopia's dying out. So I mean to capture these last images. I'll be saving money and definitely going down to space camp. Maybe go down to that weird place in Texas. Maybe take the summer off. Maybe I work so hard that I need a really long extended vacation. That's one of the benefits of having these kind of jobs is you can go on a hiatus whenever a sabbatical every time your brain fries, and they'll have to find a temp replacement who takes over your files, and if you don't ever come back, then the temp takes over your job. But if you do come back, then you pick up where you left off. So maybe just take a few more months off your life every so often. Just go to America. Go to these fun geeky places around the world. Save up for that and post it. Post your adventures on YouTube. Be your own travelogue. Let's call it you're on a sabbatical. And then you give us all. You're a scout. You're basically a scouter up there, vacation scout, and then you go and record your particular section of the internet, your particular life, your particular milieu, environmental milieu. Milieu is the environs you live in, the macro world that you live in, and share yourself with us. I'm sharing myself with you guys too, and I hope you guys are. I'm glad you guys are with me on this wild adventure called life. Because I'm being cliche, I know that, but what can I say? But like I said, you guys are in there somewhere. in up there somewhere. Like I said, prefrontal cortex. You guys aren't making my amygdala scared. So by making your amygdala scared because you don't know where I am. You don't know who I am. You don't know where I am. That's why I show myself. See, I'm the Orville, and that's the show. 2 years ago, they were planning on making a relaunch of Star Trek. This whole Discovery, the Discovery, later on the Christopher Pike one, Unexplored Space, whatever it's called. And they got the Picard show. And they're gonna try and make one for the adventures of of the Empress Giorgio of Section 31. The beginnings of and again it's another retcon beginnings of Star Trek. So beginning of the beginnings of the Federation kind of episodes. But this is actually the generation right after Christopher Pike's right after Jonathan Archer's adventures, and then right before Kirk takes over the ship. So, and then I think it goes Kirk. It goes to it goes to Picard, and well, I hope that this does infuse more life into the Star Trek franchise and into job making, because that's the whole point. Is that these shows start making jobs just for a short while, and each time I invest money into this game, I keep it alive, and hopefully, you guys do remember me, because not you guys don't remember, but you guys are allowing me to be part of your world. See, and I'm going to remove THC from the game, and then I'm going to say Sector 1-3. It's Wiki. May any problems of sensors or probes, you let me know. I have 100 PA probe attacks and 3 missiles ready to go. Fusion. Should be fusion, nuclear, and energy, right? Or Corona. And that's a good thing too. I like the way Dank made the that's his name, Dank. Dank wrote to me saying, be more empathetic. Think empathy. Stop trying to destroy the game. But I've become part of the game, and you guys are welcoming me in here. So I love you, people. Once again, I just shaved my head, so I have fuzzy head going. I had longer hair a few days ago, and I should decide to have it shaved. So. Alright, thank you for watching our show. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Maybe I'll order some. No, I'll order it tomorrow. They'll be those tomorrow. Also forgot to do our checks. So we have a new check. We have a new special episode here. So Joe Biden and Donald Trump, blue people, red people. These places used to be blue, and also they turned a little bit of pink there, and it looks like the Senate is also half and half there. Ooh, not so. It was half and half for a while, and then the red team took over a little bit. It's no election. Oh, every so often, if I guess I'm not Americans, but every so often I think that they'll compete for something. So looks like how about the house? It's a brick house. Looks like the blue team does not get both the Senate and the thing. The Senate and the red thing here. Oh, that sucks. And because I believe like in Canada, even if your bill, so for example, this lump of paper is a bunch of bills. The bill actually is more thicker than this. Actually, it's like this thick thing. Yeah, I'm going to be switching to the stylus very soon. I'm not using these papers anymore. I love trees now, so. So coronavirus. See, remember Dave called the missile Corona missile. Because just like 9 months ago, earlier this year, earlier in the year, it was a brand new disease that was just showing up. Now we're getting used to it, and it's just part of life now. It starts being this. But we're on our third wave now. This is the first wave in April. Then the schools closed down, and then everything went down again. Then it went up. Then it went woo. Then it went woo. Rose to, then it went down again in August. Okay, you see going down, and it went up again. So, and this is more. This is cases. So we have more cases this year. At yesterday at 6,000. So, and then we have more deaths. See the see this little gray thing. This gray thing is the average. This gray, dark gray blob is the average. It used to be like low last spring and late summer and early summer, and it stopped for a while because this is after the first measure. Then we took off our masks, and it went up again. Then it went down because the secondary measures. Now it's going to go up again. Like it's the highest now. It's only 12:42 East Calgarian time, and already we're at 1,000 deaths and new cases. It'll be much more. See, and then the average goes down like that, and it went down, and now the average is actually rising. So it's actually higher. So this is actually the new, like roughly, this is the new ceiling, the average ceiling. The highest ceiling is up here, of course, but that's just one of those crazy days. The masks are being sold like hotcakes. So we're gonna build up our defenses, and we're gonna destroy Dubo here. We're gonna burn Dubo's stuff down, and we're gonna say to Dubo, "I'm gonna cut out your eyes, eat out your tongue," or something insane like that. I remember back during the last days of Sklone or Star Kingdoms, I said that to a player. I said something gross to him, like something like my typical ogre self, just because I'm bored. One night I said, "I'm gonna cut out your eyes, eat out your tongue," or something like that. And he says, or no, I think I was talking about. I was doing the whole Wilson thing. I was just making fun of my friend, or the way my friend didn't. See, I didn't used to be like this. I used to be a very friendly, happy kid, and then I was bullied a lot, and then now I'm a cynical person. If I can't have friends, you guys can't have friends either. And this is like my earrings. This is actually pretty cheap because the speaker broke off its mounting, and then now it's just the speaker still works, but it's actually still floating around in there. So we don't know how long these particular earmuffs are gonna last. Hopefully, it lasts a very, very long time, a few years. Mostly not, because it's consuming summertime. I get really sweaty, and it's hot in here, and then the sweat corrodes this fabric. We're gonna go for a bottom run, and we're gonna go for a last coinage run. It's November, so it's gonna be snowing season very, very soon. So we're gonna go for the bottles. And I got some bottle videos on my camera. You guys I know Bonzo loves my bottles, so thank you for watching our show. Have yourselves a lovely evening.